If you or somebody you know wants to be a guest in the Somebody Show, email us. Email the Somebody Show at the. Anyway, it's on the screen, and just remember, we're all somebody.
Yeah. All right, ready? It's the Somebody Show. It's the Somebody Show. Wherever camera I'm supposed to look at, it's the Somebody Show, Sean. We have a lot of people here. So I'm a little nervous. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Yeah. So actually, we have our guest is always here.
Hi.
But, and we decided that we're doing some
kids
youth, kids youth market research. So we've gotten some kids here for the studio audience today. They're going to give us their honest opinions.
Hi.
And we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Can I go in?
Maybe we might have you on later, sir. Maybe later, ma'am. But for now, phones are falling all over the house. So, Sean, you had a story recently.
Yeah. So our producer Faith, who is not with us today, she's Harry Potter.
Still alive, though.
Still alive, but at a Harry Potter exhibit, which is more important than the Somebody Show, obviously. One of her co-workers, her other job, not just as producer of the show, but she has a real job, gave us a compliment.
Okay.
And was just raving about the show. And then, said that I looked like a movie star. And I thought that that was funny. I felt bad for the quote-unquote movie star on the show that she didn't give you the compliment.
Well, I mean, maybe it's why I'm not a movie star. Because I didn't look like a movie star. But that's awesome. Yeah. So there you go. First compliment. No, you get compliments all the time.
Yeah.
So this is not, it's not new.
But to be, the movie star, I just thought it was funny that,
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. It's a hilarious thing to bring up. I'm really glad you have that.
Well, to make you feel better, 2 days later, she told me the rest of the story. She said, the movie star she said you look like was Eric Stoltz from the movie Mask.
Oh.
And I had to Google it to find out, but so it turned out it wasn't that much of a compliment. So.
I don't know, I mean, I thought that was a great movie.
It's a great
Cher was awesome.
Cher won, I think,
Academy Award. Yeah, so. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to go to commercial.
We are.
Yeah. We're going to get through this episode quick. Boom, boom, bam.
Knock it out.
Yeah. Thank you. Woo! We got applause. Yeah.
They have to cheer for that.
Well, they don't have to. They really kind of, they're punching back. But anyway, we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back with Somebody Show.
If you want to lock in freshness, Tupperware really locks it in.
You can see and buy Tupperware at a Tupperware party. A Tupperware dealer will tell you how you may qualify to earn this handsome Hamilton Beach adjustable electric knife and cutting board if you have a party in your home by December 30th.
Tupperware really locks it in.
We're in the phone book.
All right, we're back with the Somebody Show. We have our guest. Our next guest drove here all the way from where they were before they got here. Please welcome Laddie Beardman. All right.
Yeah! So good to see you guys. So good to see you guys. You're welcome. Yeah. And I see you got a Christmas tree just for me.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
In honor of my white beard.
Right?
We go way back. The ancestry is deep.
Yeah. No, I can see it. I feel like I'm clean. I think that this is not Laddie Beardman.
How would you ever want to spoil
please.
this amazing disguise? Oh, thanks for having me, and thanks for giving me this wonderful accessory that's not shedding. Do I get to take it with me?
That's short.
Oh, great. I feel like another one. I feel like there's so many different ways I could utilize that.
I think your husband will love it.
Well, you know what I was actually thinking when I came out? I'm like, all those years spent waxing and on Nair, I really just could have worn that and embraced it and said, you know what, I'm going to own it. It's the toupee of the upper lip. So anyway, I think I'm gonna carry it around and.
I started watching something recently where they were calling goatees mouth mullets.
Oh.
That was a great thing.
Well, anything. No one should call anything a mullet because it's really the ugliest thing. But now it's back.
They're back.
All the upper school boys.
It's
and
back.
middle school.
We had that Big E the barber. I mean, that's literally we had a barber cam, and that's all. Literally, his Instagram is all mullets, mullets and motorcycles. That's literally his whole Instagram.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't find it flattering. I find Eric Stoltz attractive. He didn't have a mullet.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Tension here on the Somebody Show. So that means, I mean, wait, no.
Well, no.
Okay.
I should put my beard back on.
So our show, when we started the Somebody
Uh-huh.
Show, was a show we weren't going to have, famous people on the show. And,
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, well, no, but you said, I was talking to you about the show, and you're like, can I do it? And I was like, I can't pass up the opportunity to have you on
Aw,
the show.
thank
So
you.
we broke our rules to have you on the
So
show.
I think famous people, but again, it's always so everybody can experience the kind of Tonight Show. Tonight Show doesn't necessarily have anchors.
Yeah.
So I think she qualifies.
And famous is a relative word.
Local.
I feel like I'm famous in my house.
Yeah.
My kids consider me famous. Now, infamous, maybe. Infamous.
That
not
might be a
famous.
better word.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, let's. So you are a news anchor.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in my life, I feel like first and foremost, I'm mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I did some news. I did some documentaries. I worked for MTV a long time ago,
Really?
back when they didn't have music. No, actually, they didn't.
Okay.
Like, I don't ever remember seeing a music video while I was working there.
Wow.
I still have this stuff in my mouth.
We have water.
Thanks, sorry. Yeah, so that was fun. And then I got into news when I was 23, 24. I was a traffic reporter, which was, talking about an exexhilarating job.
Were you up in the helicopter?
No, I wasn't. They
Just did the
didn't.
dollar bill trick
No.
with
I was in a little studio,
Okay.
and I talked about the Twin Bridges in Albany, New York, a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And as you can imagine, the booming metropolis that Albany is, the traffic report, there was so much.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you
The yellow part
amount of
slowed down.
papers. Well, it was funny because they give you all this terminology when you're a traffic reporter.
Yeah.
And I remember I was visiting a friend in New York City, and we were driving back, and there was a car on the side of the road, which a layman would just be like, oh, there's a broken down car, or hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
Instead, I said, look, it's a disabled vehicle. And my friend looked at me like, what? It's a disabled vehicle? So anyway, so the traffic led to some anchoring, which led to a job in North Carolina, which then led to a job in Philadelphia, which then led to me meeting my husband during an interview. I was interviewing him.
So it means I have a shot right now. Boom.
So asking it, listen, I'm an open book, so obviously, because, I admitted that I wax my upper lip.
Yeah, well, and I asked you the beard too ahead of time. It's like, okay, wearing a beard? Because like the whole thing of like not having famous people on.
Yeah.
So when you said yes, I admit it was like, oh, Eric's the best. I knew you were the best already.
I mean, anything to not have to worry about blemishes. Anyway, I like your VHS tapes, by the way.
Yeah, no. So this is.
Do they even know what that is?
Do you guys know what this is?
A tape.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
VHS
Good.
What do you put it in?
A TV thingy. What are those old TVs that are made out of the Goldbergs use?
Yes, the Goldbergs.
Yeah. So this
Good job. They're historians.
Yeah. So this is me. I had a part on the Wayans Brothers show.
Oh my gosh! No way!
This is actually a tape of that.
Wait, when was Jim Carrey ever? No, he was on.
Color.
Okay, in Living Color, but
yeah,
that was
not that cool.
That was the Wayans Brothers was a sitcom.
Yes.
Living Color was like a
variety show.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is Sean and Marlon were on that.
Okay.
And, that'll be one of my E True. We do Chris E True Hollywood stories.
Oh.
Just E True Hollywood. It's one of the segments we do because Sean likes hearing my
I love
stories
hearing
from
that. I
Hollywood.
love them.
So maybe I'll tell the.
Can I be invited to that show? I can moderate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. E.
Oh yeah. E.
E for Erin.
E hosts. Chris
I'm gonna
E.
tie it in any way I
Yeah,
can.
We're always looking for
Yeah. Okay.
content. And this is the very first job I ever got as an actor, In the Heat of the Night.
Wow.
With
Is it
Carol
appropriate?
O'Connor?
Carl Weathers and I did Apollo Creed. So the whole time I'm doing the scene in my head, I'm like, dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun,
awesome.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
just staring at it.
Yeah.
saying my lines.
Were you like pointing like, is the script that way?
He was horrible memorizing his lines.
Really?
Punched
I
a
was
lot.
like, yeah,
He's a former boxer, right?
Was he really? Was he a real boxer?
No,
in the movie. But yeah, I was so like amazed, like this professional actor that I had kind of looked up to. Like,
Sure.
And he's like stumbling over his lines, like, "What's my line again?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Wow, you don't have these are 4 lines you have to
Yeah.
remember from this scene. It's not too much to it."
He's like the meteorologist of Hollywood.
Exactly.
Super nice guy, though. Like one of the nicest people.
We're gonna go to commercial.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
You want to go to commercial? Do you have anything before the commercial break you wanted to add?
I mean, who are we sponsored by?
Anyone that we find
From the 80s?
Yeah,
A lot of commercials from the 80s.
Rather the commercials from the,
You have,
okay.
you have a favorite commercial when you were a kid that we can play?
Yahoo?
Over.
Yahoo Serious? The
No.
comedian? Or Yahoo the
No, no,
internet?
no. What's the drink? The chocolate
Yoo-hoo.
drink.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. Yahoo.
Well, you-
Commercial.
A Yoo-hoo. Or Doublemint.
Yeah,
Doublemint.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, the twins. Yeah.
I like chocolate, so that's
Have a
a
stick of
letter.
juicy fruit.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Same company.
Juicy Fruit's a horrible gum, though. I'm really sorry. I mean,
I think we just lost the sponsor.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the new Coke. I mean, okay.
Can I come in?
All right.
Try
Well,
juicy fruit gum?
Yes, yes.
After this, we're gonna go to commercial. You
See you
do drink, and the kids are gonna eat a whole
I
bunch
have a
of juicy fruit.
question. When can I go in there?
Pretty soon. All right, we'll be right back.
Which of these leading soft drinks gives you nutrition with vitamin A?
You.
Vitamin B2? Vitamin C? Vitamin D?
Yoo-hoo.
Niacin?
Yoo-hoo.
Calcium?
Yoo-hoo.
Potassium?
Yoo-hoo.
Which soft drink gives you all that, is 99% caffeine-free, and tastes delicious? Yoo-hoo. Great taste with nutrition. Yoo-hoo chocolate drink. Another delicious product from Yoo-hoo.
right, yeah.
We're back with the Somebody Show commercial. That was a great commercial. That was a good suggestion.
I mean, listen, it just anything reminiscent of my awkward years.
Chocolate water.
Yeah, chocolate
Anybody-
water.
I mean, Yoo-hoo. I don't know how anybody likes it.
Well,
Tang. You like Tang?
We did Tang. I mean, we were a Kool-Aid family. Definitely a Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
family growing up.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
well, more sugar than Kool-Aid, but you know.
right.
Kool-Aid.
Did it transition
Oh,
into
yeah.
Capri Sun at all? Capri Sun? Those things were so darn hard.
Yeah. 'Cause that was before our time. Everything was.
Spring.
I don't know if they had, like, the only thing we had were the jugs, right? What they were called, like the little plastic where you rip the top off. You know what I'm talking about? They like
Yes.
mini kegs.
They look like little mini kegs.
Yeah.
Did you think of that? Like that they look like mini kegs?
No,
when
not
you
at
were
the
like
time.
8 or 9?
Lime flavored beer. I guess that's a real thing.
Yeah. You would have thought of that, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Seltzers.
Seltzer. They like seltzer.
Somebody
I
get
love seltzer. I love
So
seltzer.
Erin,
Yeah.
I was talking to you about when you were saying you were desperate to be on the show. You're like, please put me on the show.
I really
All right.
was.
All right.
Did you get the check?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
But you were mentioning that we should talk about tennis balls.
I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
So first let me preface this by I feel a little guilty talking about it because I have made great friends.
Yeah.
And it's such a great sort of hobby to have, especially as the kids get older and you have more time and there's opportunities to travel. And there is an intensity that is abnormal, a little bit disturbing. And I kind of want to remind everyone when we're on the court playing that we're actually spending money to do this, not earning money. I really do. They don't like that, surprisingly. I've lost some friends or potential friendships. But I just think that the drama and the politics that go into mom tennis is, we could do a reality show. It could be like the desperate athletes of A-Town or whatever. You know, I listen, I get it. People, the women get into it. They spend money. They want to have a good time. They want to win. They spend a lot of time picking out their tennis skirts. And it's, but you know, I think that you have to, when you're on the court, you have to remember that it is a hobby. And would you approve of your child acting the way you're acting? And probably the answer is no. Yeah, but friendship, you know, they call it like tennis breaking up, like when you don't feel like that you can play with your tennis partner anymore. They're like, we have to break up. I'm like, break up? What kind of union was forged when you agreed to play doubles together?
Yeah.
I don't. It seems a little out there, doesn't it?
Extreme. Yeah, absolutely.
Extreme's a good word, Chris.
Yeah.
Extreme's a good word.
Well, I'm the host of the show, Erin. I use good words.
Do you? Is that your notes? It's like the words of the day. I would like to.
So this is a checklist that I put together for making sure the audio and the cameras and everything were set up.
Oh, okay.
To kind of do.
Yeah, there's times where we've gone through whole segments without audio,
for
people don't turn their mics on. Like Chris, when Chris doesn't turn his mic on, we've done whole episodes.
Have you forgotten that it's almost Easter?
Yeah, you know, we were going to do like we were going to decorate it per holiday, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Easter eggs on a Christmas tree are fabulous. So anyway, do you have any questions about Mom 10? I'm still picking stuff off from my beard, so do you have any questions? I'm happy to answer them, I think.
Is it like a do you have like rankings?
Oh yeah.
Okay, there are rankings.
Oh, there's rankings. Wow. There's rankings, and women are fiercely defensive of their rankings, and so it's called a USTA score. So if you think about, so I'm probably like playing in the 4.0, 4.5 level.
What's like Serena Williams?
I think she's like an 8.
Okay. Oh really? So she has like a real
or a 10. Like college players are like 7s maybe. Okay. But you know, the more points you accumulate and the more matches you win, like you start to move up in the rankings. Yeah. But so yeah, there's rankings, there's teams. I mean, our team, I'm going to brag, our team won.
If you crushed it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to take credit, but I mean, I'm going to. I really didn't. I'm a little bit of a head case, so I can't say that I carried the team. But like, yeah, it's intense. Okay. I just wish it was a little less intense because it is supposed to be fun, and people are dedicating their free time. And it's sort of like you're supposed to lift each other up as women, not slap each other with.
So, are you the John McEnroe?
I've gotten into a few confrontations. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
I did. Well, I did put a threat out there. Okay. One woman clearly was making bad calls. Okay. And she made a horrendous call. And I said, look, if you make another call like that again, I didn't threaten to kill her or anything. It was much more passive than that. I threatened that I would put a beard on and play the rest of the time, so she'd be so distracted. Yeah, exactly. No, I said, if you make another call like that, I'm going to have a linesman come out. Now, where that linesman may be available, I don't know.
Alex, get over here.
So she said, but the ball, I couldn't see it. It was going so fast. I'm like, well, thank you. But just because you can't see it doesn't mean you call it out.
Right.
So there was a back and forth for a while, and then I wanted to call a delay of game because she just kind of stood there. Yeah. It was a mess. Yeah. I thought about it for days after. I did win. I can imagine. Okay, good. Well, that's the important part. Yeah. So, but I was.
Well, there would have been a missing person if you did win. I imagine that.
I mean, listen, Mom Tennis would have been the headline. It would have been like, the thing about Pam? It would have been the thing about Erin.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're honest. I think there should be a show called Mom Tennis. Just like
I'm telling you,
it's a brilliant idea.
It would be so relatable on so many different levels. I mean, it's like sort of like a youth sports kind of thing. Like calm down.
There's a competitive drive.
So to feed into the intensity, an old acting teacher of mine told me this story that was tennis related that I thought it was great. And I don't know if this is like a common tactic now, but he said he used to play a lot with this one guy. And anytime he was trying to get into his head, he would start complimenting different. He's like, your forehand today is really good. And then the guy suddenly couldn't hit a forehand.
Right, because it gets in your head.
Exactly.
So it is a bunch of mind games. Like tennis is a very mental game. Yeah, and you can really psych yourself. That's why I said I'm a head case.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, oh, that must be one
so
of those games.
Now you know my weakness if we ever play. Yeah. You just compliment
nice
the hell out of
shoes, Erin. I don't know if is that a good?
I think you wore that skirt last Friday.
What are you doing? I think I'm trying to think what
else can we talk about?
Yeah, well, no, but I don't want to keep you too long. You have a very important soccer game.
I have a soccer game now
to get to. Speaking of being an awesome mom.
Thank you. Yeah, soccer games are intense too.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm in a constant state of anger or frustration between mom tennis and youth sports. It's like I'm always on edge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Well,
it's like yesterday I was on edge because I had my other son Sebastian had a lacrosse game and he shot, and it was a bad shot. It was right to the goalie, and that's obviously what you don't want to do.
No, yeah, trying to avoid him.
And so a guy from the other team, the father, said, "Oh, he shot it right to the goalie," and it was like The Exorcist. My head turned, and I was like, and my husband said, "Will you calm down? He did shoot it to the goalie." I said, "You're allowed to say it. I'm allowed to say it. I'm his mother. That guy is not allowed to say it." And so I stared at him for a good 10 minutes.
Like, didn't break.
And if I had this damn beer, it would have been great.
Yeah,
He would have laughed.
Bring it with you to Alex's
He would have
game.
laughed.
All this shitting.
Sorry.
Yeah. Our mutual friend Rich has suggested. I think I told you about. Well, you don't like him a lot. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, he's got good moments. He turned the show down, by the way.
Moment.
I asked him to be on the show. He's one of the few people that have said.
I gotta tell you something. It goes to speak of his character.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
that's what I said. He's worried he's going to incriminate himself. I'm like, come on.
He incriminates himself every
day.
single
Everything
day.
he says, to every person he ever talks to,
No.
he's incriminating himself.
Yeah. Now you're just doing it on a more public forum.
But
Well,
yeah, 15,
an audience of 5.
15, 5. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, you know, I try to pump us up at 15, but you're right. 5's a little more realistic. But he has suggested we do a youth sports show where you interview the parents about how great or not great their kids are.
I don't think anyone will ever say not great.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, our whole thing that we want to kind of lead into it is that we're trying to find the next Wayne Gretzky or LeBron James, and so tell us about your kid and how they're going to be the next LeBron James.
Yeah. You'd get a lot.
Some crazy.
All of a sudden, it would be like if that all came to fruition, like if people's expectations of their children actually happens. There would be no LeBron James because you wouldn't recognize any. There would be there was so much of an influx. Like everyone, the reason you know LeBron James is because there's only one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm fascinated.
Everybody needs to just chill out.
With youth sports, it's so funny. Now that we got
and you have a baby. Just look at all that you have to look forward to.
I mean, I'm banking on him being the next LeBron James, right?
I mean, if he can crawl fast now, he's got a fighting chance.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah. He looks intense.
Aaron, thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
This didn't feel too sped through. There's an important soccer game to get to, so we got to.
Well, you know, there's parents that have to be yelled at, Chris.
Exactly. I know.
I have to go.
Laser beam through them.
I mean, I just can't wait to bring this. It's just
it's a weapon in your arsenal.
T-shirt.
Oh, T-shirt. Thank you. Yeah. We have a parting gift that we are starting to give all our guests. So now you are officially
somebody for life.
Not that you weren't already, but now.
I mean, this is, and it's comfy. It's not one of those cheap T-shirts that are like itchy.
Yes. Yeah.
That you get at birthday parties.
Yeah. The beefy tees. Like the cotton feels like it's part Brillo pad.
It's actually the same material as this.
Wait, do you know what the hair shirt is?
No.
Okay, so back in the day, the medieval times, I think monks would wear hair shirts as like some kind of self, what is it, pugilant? What's the word?
Flagellation.
Flagellation. Yeah, kind of like a not flatulence.
No,
but flagellation.
Well, you can see if you had hair and you flashed. You could see it move, then you would know who did it.
But they would wear these hair shirts where they were like these really itchy, like badged with on the inside, and that was their way of like punishing themselves for thinking bad thoughts.
Like a burlap kind of?
Yeah, but worse. Yeah, they were called hair shirts. So.
Well, I guess I'll make one so I can give it to my tennis partner the next time we lose.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'll see you soon. Alex, we're going to have you on. You guys be patient. We got another segment coming up here, but we will be right back after this commercial. And thank you to Erin.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Will it need a light shampoo or a really deep cleaning?
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Finesse shampoo is specially formulated to clean deeply on the days you need it, gently on the days you don't, without drying, without over-cleaning.
'Cause sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
We're back. We're back with the Somebody Show. My son just asked if we're back on. No, this is our youth market research team. So we're going to talk to them a little bit about what Mom is over there going, stop doing that. Be a good boy. What was he doing? Oh, you see? No, you can stick his tongue out. That's what this show's about. I mean, it's a youth market research team. So you guys are going to each tell us what you thought of the show. Miles, what did you think of the show?
Selfish and inadequate.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's a fair criticism. We take that here at the Somebody Show. Alex, what do you think?
Different.
Different. Yep, that's what we go for that. That's one of our goals. Oh, there's more.
Cheesy.
Cheesy, definitely cheesy. Awesome. Sydney, what do you think?
Beer and doodle dad.
Uh-oh. Doodle dad. Oh, wow, doodle dad. That's what we got.
And doodle dad.
Hey, oh, hitting. That seems inappropriate. But we're glad you guys were able to help us make the show better.
Make the show better?
Yeah, you guys are making the show better by being here.
Have you seen it before? It doesn't take much to make it better.
May I fart? May I fart?
Only if we can get it on camera.
I don't know, can I pee? Can I pee? All right. There we go. That's the show. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
No,